Old Rough and Ready. Never judge a stranger by his clothes. Zachary Taylor. Zachary Taylor was born in Barboursville, Virginia on November 24th, 1784. His parents were Richard Taylor and Sarah Dabney Struthers Taylor. Zachary Taylor grew up on a plantation in Kentucky that his father received for serving under George Washington in the Revolutionary War. Zachary Taylor was a career military man. He was strongly patriotic, and his love for his country and hope for a better America was a driving force behind his success. Taylor served in the War of 1812. He then spent several years leading troops in the Indian Wars. Taylor made a name for himself after his victory over the Seminole Indians at Lake Okeechobee in Florida. By the time of the Mexican War, Taylor had made general in the U.S. Army. Zachary Taylor's greatest military victories were at the Battle of Monterey and Buena Vista. By this time, he was a national hero, affectionately nicknamed Old Rough and Ready. He earned this title because of his willingness to share in the hardship of his soldiers and his straightforwardness. Zachary Taylor was strongly opposed to running for president of the United States. At the suggestion from his friends, his response was, "Stop talking nonsense and drink your whiskey." Old Rough and Ready was elected president in 1849 because he felt it was his patriotic duty to step up and serve. He had never held any public office. As president, Zachary Taylor was very supportive of Congress. He believed Congress should run the government, so long as it respected the Constitution. Taylor's main focus as president was to preserve the Union. Free states and slave states was becoming an explosive issue for the nation. Zachary Taylor owned slaves, however he believed all new states should enter the Union as free. Old Rough and Ready did his darndest to keep the peace in America for as long as he was president. On the 4th of July in 1850, President Zachary Taylor got food poisoning while at an Independence Day celebration, and 5 days later, he died. His last words were, "I am about to die. I regret nothing, but am sorry that I am about to leave my friends." Old Rough and Ready left his vice president, Millard Fillmore, to fill his shoes and continue to fight for the Union. Zachary Taylor was a great president because he strongly respected the Constitution. He believed in the Union and looked to a day when slavery had been peacefully eradicated. Old Rough and Ready made a difference in America as an honorable general who respected authority and set a good example for his men. While in office, Taylor made a difference by carefully balancing the Union to keep peace in the land. Zachary Taylor died while serving as Commander-in-Chief of the United States of America and never got to see retired life, but he left behind the respect of all who knew him. He was a good man who loved his country and was devoted to his duty. The life of Zachary Taylor inspires me to make a difference because he always followed his convictions, even when they weren't popular. He performed his duty even when it wasn't easy, and did his best even when the odds were stacked against him. These are the ingredients for making a difference, and this is the kind of difference I want to make.